Good morning. It is 4:07, I do believe. Gotta get up, check the fire, and do a few other things. It's supposed to be very warm today. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere this morning. It's supposed to be +4. My birds are gonna love this morning. Oh, bunch of fat. There you are. Good morning. -6 out, guys. I'm just trying to see what kind of shells I have in here. And I gotta check my all my battery packs. I go through them every so often. So I carry these two, and I got a big one in here. And I have to check to see if it's charged. I've got 4 battery packs in here. Well, here's one, and of course I just want to check it. Yep, it's fully charged. I'll put that back in the bag. These are little things I do when I take a break from my laptop. Can't be staring at the screen all day. It bugs my eyes. I got some food. And I got another oil pressure switch. I remember someone said, oh, you should order 2. Of course I was going to order 2. And here's the 22 shells I don't need anymore because I have my 17 HMR. And here's another battery pack. I really need this to be in something. And I forget how to test it over right there. Yeah, it looks like it's dead. So I'm going to charge that. I'll probably have to throw the generator on. Such a nice day out there. I think I'm going to take the time to put that 14-2 wire on a plug. And then I think I have a couple of female ends, I think. I got one here. I know I have a few, I think, to make a cord because I got the nice extension cord. And then I could just have the good winter cord out there instead of always bending that 14-2 wire to get around. So the generator will sit like that in the corner of the shed. And the wire would have to be bent and plugged in here. And with the Briggs & Stratton, it's plugged in here, which is a lot simpler. So if I put the plug over here, and I just have it on a cord like I made for the Blue Eddy, then that's going to work a lot better. So I have one end here. I'll leave that out just to remind me. I can't see another one there, but I'm pretty sure there is. I made myself a tea. Sip on, and I'm working on a cord here. Already got one end on there, and I just have this other end that was off that one extension cord. So that means I have to pick another male end up in town, but that'll do for now. So this will be plugged into the generator and then into a plug on the wall, and this will be way better than bending that 14-2 wire all the time to fit. Oh, there's an end on outside, so I'll be using that. I'm glad I didn't put this one. So I'll be using the one outside. I didn't go anywhere today, guys. It's pretty warm out and just starting to harden up again, starting to cool off a bit. I wasn't going anywhere at all in this temperature. I want to go open the trail here tomorrow. It's supposed to be cooler. And I wouldn't say open the trail, I'll do some checks and then open that open a small short line, probably about 2 or 3 kilometers, and that'll connect right to my trail heading to the tent frame. So yeah, pretty warm out. Just been doing cabin duties and other things. Oh, just skidding my marten up. Look at that beauty. Wow. That's nice. And here's some scrap from one of the martens that was damaged. Something got at him, probably mice is my best guess, and was chewing around his neck and his head, so his head was shot and his tail. They were chewing on the tail, so I couldn't save it anymore. I tried and tried, and finally it just came off. But that's a damaged pelt. Look at that one. Wow. But I want to get this last marten done and get some food on the go. I'm hungry now. Just fueling the generator. Always have a headlamp on to look into the tank. I like these type of headlamps because there's no wires on them like the ones I have. It's that Nebo. And these are some of my favorite headlamps. You never have to worry about a wire breaking like the other ones. You know, there's 2 batteries in the back here, and the wire runs around. The wire always breaks all the time. Not on all of them, just the cheaper ones. More. I'm just making some bacon right now. The temperature has finally dropped. Look at that. -12. It was -14 in a while ago. But it was -8 when I got up. I have to cook all this bacon now before it goes bad. Well, it's not a nice morning. It's supposed to be gone right about now, so I've just been taking my time and doing some other stuff. But I think I will throw the generator on and start putting the marten boxes together, and we'll see if this clears up. Getting there. Be nice if I could knock these all off today. Have to think about them. I do not have all my marten boxes here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 3 boxes and some pieces. If you recall, I made 66 boxes out of those 2 sheets of plywood, so I am missing a box that's supposed to be here. And in the fall, I didn't lose anything on the train. I brought everything to Goose Creek, so somehow it's still sitting at Goose Creek and I missed it. So we'll look when we go back for gas. But at least they're all together now. Just gonna throw some screens on tonight. And let me show you what the weather did. So the snow stopped. It's, I think around 1 o'clock. Yep, a little after 1. And that's going to give us enough time for a ride in the back here and check those boxes. So I'm going to go fire up the skidoo. We'll throw the bait in the sleigh and we'll open up that short trail. And we'll set all those, and then we'll continue around to the river and check the 330 and a few other boxes till, until we get as far as we can, I guess, before it gets dark. I like to come back. I always like to come back in the light, so, if I can. Never know what you're going to see, right? Well, we better dress light. Minus 8.9. And this is about as light as I want to get. I need a hood because we're going to be going down the trail that I haven't gone down yet, and I noticed some thicker trees in there. I don't want any snow down my back. That's the reason for the pullovers. Got a few marten boxes we did check, nothing. And this is where the trail winds off here. And I'm not going to take the trap and sleigh through here. I'll just come back. It's not that far. 3 kilometers, I think. I will let you guys know. Well, good sign and easy going so far. There's a willow patch here I go by. No fresh moose yet. Always surprised about that. But it'll be coming around again very soon. Well, that's the last box. And I might get one more in between the second last box and this one. I feel like there's too big of a gap in there. But that's it for this trail. And I'm going to turn around and go back on it. And we'll just go do the loop. I have no idea what time it is. And we should have enough time to go to the river and do what we want. Here's a willow. Snap that out of the way. So the trail was only 2 kilometers right to the where I came out of the bush, but I still have another about 3/4 of a kilometer where I can put a box. So the trail will be actually just about 3 kilometers. The box right here. Nice to have this open again. It's been 2 years, I think. 3 years. There's a couple more trees I could drop in here, I guess. Straighten this out a tad more. Nice and thick in here. I wish my whole trap line was like this right here. Oh my god. That'd be incredible. But it's not. Another box here. This is the first box actually from the trap and sleigh we have to set. And then we'll come back through, pack it down one more time with the trap and sleigh, and carry on around the other line. Definitely, this is my goal, is to get these set today and open this trail. You can see where I was going the wrong way, backed up, not paying attention, probably watching the, looking for sign. Where I scared that marten away. He never did come back to this box, and we only have one more to check. And it's just about 4 o'clock, so we'll probably just hit the river, take a peek at those boxes, and head back. Well, last box. I thought I'd clean it up. I didn't even realize it was set off. It's pretty awesome. Got a nice marten. Nice way to end the day. At least get one pelt. I want to get that out of there, and I will reset that, and we'll get back to camp. That was a nice ride. Got a nice looking marten there. Doesn't look like anything touched it, I don't think. A nice big marten. That 330 got a hold of him. He didn't move. There we go. The generator was already in the shed. I give it one pull and fired up. They're all ready to go. I just got to check the gas in it. That's about it.
Okay, get the gear off and probably start doing some Martin boxes again.
Just finishing up these boxes. Just 12. Just putting screen on 12 of them tonight. That's enough goofing around with these. Good morning. Just tinkering around. It was minus 28.8 when I got up at 5:30, and now it's minus 31. I think the high today is minus 24. Okay guys, I think I know what I'm doing this morning finally. I'm going to hit this ridge out here. I've always wanted to hit with boxes.
Just made it to Otter Creek. We have a 120 box here. Only trap I have over here actually. And I don't see any tracks. But we do have a nice marten. So he's been here for a bit. So let me get him out of there. He looks like a beauty actually. Nice dark color and a large male for sure. Probably an extra large. That is a gorgeous marten. Look at his color. And yeah, that's an extra large male for sure. Look at that. Beauty. First new box going out. This is Otter Creek. It's pretty thick here. And I don't want to be putting a huge gap from where we caught that marten to the ridge over here. So this should be just about perfect. And this one will be permanent. All these will be permanent actually. But that ridge, I think I'm just going to go every kilometer with the box. Just because it's not super thick. Okay, I got a trap. Nice tree here. And I like the mesh I picked up. The snow falls through it a lot better. So I definitely made sure I got some 1/4 inch mesh. I think the other one is 3/16 or something like that. Oh, that's about 2 kilometers I went, and the ridge is right behind me. I'll show you in a second. But I think I can get a box here somewhere. I think it's straight ahead over there. Well, I'm not sure yet. I mean, it's pretty thick over here on this side. So you know that obviously there is marten running through there. I've caught them before around here. So I'll think about that. And here's the ridge behind me. So this is where I'm going to start with the marten box, but I think I'll go over to that straight ahead right there. And start right there, and we'll start moving along the bush line and see what it's like. We will figure this out, and this will be, like I said, part of the north line. This will be most likely coming back on this trail. Second box is out, and I'm glad I came a little farther because it was actually a bush line here, not the ridge. I'm right against the ridge now. So that curves around here about maybe 3/4 of a kilometer. So I didn't want to put it right at the tip, obviously, the first box. But there you go. Let's move on. I think I'm going to move a kilometer and put another one. And you can see what happens sometimes. You know, obviously the sleigh was sitting on an angle and it just caught the tree a bit. So, not a problem. Just got to back up and just pull it over a little bit. But stuff like that happens. Doesn't matter what you're pulling. Sometimes it'll grab. Moving on to the third box. looking towards the town trail right now, and I have to come obviously out to the tundra to keep moving forward along this ridge. So we're at 22.4 kilometers, and we pretty much made a straight line coming out. So now we'll jump to 23.4 and put a box there. Oh, there's the last box. And we'll go on to the lake here and figure out what we're going to do. Pretty sure we're on Charlie Lake here. Let's go check it out. You can see the ridge in the distance there. And I thought I'd stop right about there where we did stop at the lake and that would be it. But holy crap, that bush is a lot thicker than I thought. And we weren't even close to Charlie Lake. I thought that one would feed it. But there's obviously a lake in there I forgot about. So we'll get back and look on the computer and see where it was. And then next time we hit that ridge again, we can get more boxes out. Wow, I did not think that bush was that thick over there. So that's awesome. Just at Otter Creek now. And you can see the moose tracks down there. That's the first moose tracks I've seen in a while. So starting to move again, come around. Well, it was a nice ride back. We were gone about 3.5 hours. That was a nice ride. So I'm going to make a cup of tea, park the machine, cover it, and then we'll see where we were on the InReach site. And we'll compare that to the Bing maps, which is nice and clear. We'll look at how thick the bush is where we were from that lake. And if it's good, we'll continue setting right to Charlie Lake. I didn't think it was going to be bush. I just wanted to hit that ridge out there. So I did not think it was going to be that thick at all. It looks thick anyway. I mean, if it's a 1/2 kilometer, you know, even a 1/4 kilometer, we'll set it. Maybe just throw, you know, 2 or 3 boxes along it. There's still quite a ways to go. Well guys, here's the trail I took today. You can see where I ended up putting the last box right here. And here's that lake. And of course, it runs into Charlie Lake, which is hard to see underneath the trail here. This is the town trail. So we're around 4 kilometers away from the town trail. And I just measured this right here, and it's about 1/2 kilometer thick by, let's check the length. We'll just go right to this small lake with it probably. So 2.6 kilometers, so there'll definitely be marten in there, no doubt about that, because it feeds the bush line, which feeds from Otter Creek, and also some other bush lines from South Knife. You see South Knife down there. Okay, we'll get some boxes on there, and that'll be complete. That's what we'll either do tomorrow, or at some point we'll go finish that up. That's definitely worth throwing some boxes in there. It's, let's see, at one point it's, if I just go to this edge here, you know, that's just about 1 kilometer. So, just about 1 kilometer thick. And of course it goes down to about a, you know, I don't know, looks like around 300 meters. No, 500 meters. So 1/2 kilometer. So that's good. We'll get some boxes on there and that trail will be complete. Just getting up the marten right now, relaxing. Nothing's on, just peace and quiet.
heavier now. I don't think it's supposed to last too long. I guess we'll find out. Bring this hitching pot, and we'll put that tongue on it at some point. Now time to flip this martin that I did this morning. And I just finished doing that beautiful dark martin that I got on Otter Creek when we were heading over to the ridge the other day. Or yesterday, sorry, not the other day. And you know what? I think I forgot to put a stick in my last martin there. I did. Oh man. Yeah, that's that beautiful martin. Throw this stick in there and we'll get another one. Put this in the corner. And we'll clean up. What am I doing? Must be tired. This is just about perfect to turn right now. Not too dry. And I'll get another stick to turn it. If you're going to turn martin like this, you just got to be careful and turn them at the right time. Like if I feel it's a little stiff around the neck, I'll just work it a little bit. Maybe even push it a little more with my finger. And then, someone was asking me, do you ever rip them? Well, you can, yeah. I haven't ripped one yet doing it this way. It's just faster, right? Than sitting there with your hands. And when you get to the end here, just, you know, be careful. If you feel like it's too dry, soak it. Take your time. There we go. Yep, that turned out pretty nice. I'll give him a quick brush before I put the stick in. Look at that, beautiful. Can't wait till we get all those boxes out in the next couple of days. Tomorrow I decided to run the north line. It's been sitting maybe about 2 or 3 days too long. But I wanted to get these boxes set and I want it to be on the ridge, and now we have more boxes out. That's all set over there. We still have to do east and west and then connect them. So we have a lot of work ahead of us, but a little bit here, a little bit there.